Some months in Harvey, Illinois, the streets don't just run hot, they run wild. In late July, a young man from FBG 157 is gunned down. Days later, his friend dies trying to get revenge. That's how fast the cycle spins here. That's how crazy these blocks can get. July 31st, 2025, Dalton, Illinois. Jordan Hall blitzed to his people. FBG 157 shot multiple times on West Sibley Boulevard. 19 years old. He doesn't make it. Pronounced dead at Ingalls Memorial 3 in the afternoon. Another name, another headline, another family broken. But the story doesn't end there, because in Harvey, grief turns to anger and anger turns to action. Just days later, the streets answer back. August 2nd, 2025, Harvey, Illinois. A house party on the corner of 145th and Des Plaines. Two men show up, guns drawn. Shots tear through the crowd. 7 people hit, a 4-year-old boy among them. But this isn't random, it's retaliation. A concealed carry holder fires back. One shooter drops, dead. The other wounded is cuffed and taken away. The dead man is Charles Lipsey Jr. Chuck, FBG 157. He came looking for payback. He found the end of the line. By morning, the violence isn't over. A minivan sits on the 200 block of Calumet Boulevard, riddled with bullets. Inside, another man, Jeremiah Atutu Bofa, found dead. More than 30 rounds fired. Neighbors say it sounded like garbage cans getting smashed. 40 shots, maybe more. Police know these faces. They've answered these calls. Watched the feud spiral for years. This isn't about the city. It's about two groups locked in a...
Bro, them house parties, bro, don't be going to them house parties in Chicago. If you in the streets, I've never been to Chicago, but the videos I watch, gang, I know they get crazy up there. But I mean, if you got ops, bro, and you know shit going on, or the people that you around got ops, bro, don't go to no damn house party or no blog party or none of that. I don't care how many guns they got, how many people they got, nigga. None of that shit matters, gang. None of that shit.
Cycle, refusing to let go. Now Harvey police promise more patrols, more pressure, more eyes on the block, but the scars run deep. And for FBG 157 for Blitz and Chuck, the cycle ended in blood. This is the cost of a rivalry that won't die. August 13, 2025. Setting over the 5,000 block of West Madison, Kevin Watson, 42, known as Tug, Sang Gang, once from LMG, sits in his car, phone in hand, streaming live to the world. It's just another evening, another Facebook Live, until it isn't. He's talking to his followers, laughing, watching the street. A car pulls up. A figure steps out, gun in hand. Tug sees him. "What's up, bro?" Hands in the air, voice shaking. "Hell no," he says, scrambling out of the car, out of the camera's view. Gunshots crack through the feed. A car speeds away. On the live stream, chaos erupts, voices shouting, "Hey Tug, call the police." But it's too late. Tug is hit in the chest. He's rushed to Mount Sinai Hospital, but the blood loss is too much. He's pronounced dead. Family gathered at his side. The news breaking hearts across the city. No suspects, no arrests, just a chain left on the ground, stained with blood and fingerprints. A live stream watched by millions, a family left with questions, a son left without a father. Tug was known everywhere, clubs, corners, the community. He loved to dress, loved to talk, loved to live out loud. But in Chicago, trust can be fatal.
Oh, see, he's in Chicago, so you can't just be la gagging around Chicago, bro. Like, you got a chain on, you on live. Anybody could pull up. Do y'all not know when somebody can see our background just because you showing a wall? Somebody can remember how a wall looked from this block. That's how it, like...
They backdoored me, he said, even as the life left his body. Only 4 days later, another gang member from the same set is taken out. August 17th, Austin West Side, Neville Morris, 28, Fulio Vale, same gang. Once from KMG, stands outside on the 4900 block of West Adams. It's late morning, but the danger doesn't wait for night. Multiple shooters step out, guns raised. Fulio is hit again and again. He's rushed to Mount Sinai, but there's nothing left to save. He's pronounced dead, another name added to the list. Another family left with questions. No suspect, no arrests, just 2 funerals, 4 days apart. 2 lives, 2 blocks, 1 gang. Caught in a cycle. For Sang Gang, August is a month of loss. For Chicago, it's just another week on the west side. August 4th, 2025, Inglewood, Chicago. The sun is still up when the shots ring out. Kevin Allen, 41, known as Lil G, May mob walks the 1100 block of West 56th Street. It's just another Monday, until it isn't. Someone steps out, a gun flashes, Lil G is hit in the cheek. He drops to the pavement as the shooter disappears into the city. An ambulance rushes him to the University of Chicago Medical Center, but the fight is already over. He's pronounced dead before the evening news can break the story. No arrests, no answers.
I be hearing about the University of Chicago. Do anybody ever survive there when they go there? Cause every time I hear about the University of Chicago, somebody dying. It's like they never recover. Like, do people make it from there? Like, real life? Like, on some real, I'm not even trolling. I'm just asking a real question.
August 21st, 2025, East Garfield Park, Chicago. Night falls heavy over the west side. On the 300 block of South Maplewood Avenue, two men stand outside, DeAndre Russell and Nervi Foy, known as Rick and 69. J-Dub. It's just after 10. A figure approaches on foot, gun drawn. Shots ring out, echoing down the block. Both men are hit. Ambulances rush them to the hospital, but it's too late. They're pronounced dead. Another double homicide for the city. Another night of loss for J-Dub. Less than an hour later, the violence moves to the 3900 block of West Gladys Avenue. A man and a woman are standing outside when another shooter steps out, gun raised. The woman is shot multiple times and dies at Mount Sinai. The man survives, wounded but alive. A third victim, another man, takes himself to the hospital with a grazed wound. 3 dead, 2 wounded, 2 blocks, 1 night. No suspects, no arrests. Just more families left waiting for answers. More names added to the list. This week, city leaders meet on the west side, searching for solutions. But for J-Dub, for Rick and 69, the answers come too late. August 6th, 2025, Bronzeville, Chicago. Night falls over the 3500 block of South Rhodes Avenue. Gregory Travis Jr., 27, known as Rockstar Greg. State Boys lies on the pavement, unresponsive. A single shot.
Out of Chicago, bro. If you in the streets, bro, and you already did what you did, and you make it out, and you grown, bro, get the fuck out of Chicago, bro. Just get out. Cause I mean,
to the head, no witnesses, no warning. Police arrive just after 10. Blue lights flash against brick and concrete. Greg is rushed to the University of Chicago Medical Center, but it's too late. He's pronounced dead before midnight. No suspects, no arrests. August 8th, 2025, Southside Chicago. The evening settles over the 0 to 100 block of West 79th Street. Tyree Cooper, 26, known as Boss Ty, Trap, Evans Mob, 8 Trey Mob, stands in a parking lot watching the city move. 2 figures step out of the shadows. No words, just gunfire. Boss Ty is hit in the head and shoulder. He drops before he can run. An ambulance rushes him to the hospital, but the fight is already over. He's pronounced dead before the night is done. No suspects, no arrests. August 10th, 2025, Woodlawn, Chicago. Dawn breaks over the 66.
Chicago, this back to back. Y'all niggas need to move, bro. Chicago is a GTA RP server. And motherfuckers not getting arrested for it.
100 block of South Cottage Grove Avenue. Dominique Hogan, 34, known as Domo, from 600 walks the alley alone. It's early, the city barely awake. An unknown figure steps out. Gunfire shatters the quiet. Domo is hit, shot several times before he can react. He drops in the alley, the world still silent around him. Police arrive just after 5 in the morning, but it's too late. Domo is pronounced dead at the scene. No suspects, no arrests. August 13th, 2025, Rogers Park, Chicago. Diamond DeLeon Reginald Houghton to the streets, Bubby, repping PBG 2 a.m. West Estes Avenue. He's outside when someone walks up on foot. No warning, multiple shots to the body. Paramedics rush him to St. Francis Hospital, but it's too late. Bubby, 32 years old, is pronounced dead. The shooter, gone. No one in custody. Area 3 detectives working the case. Another file, another murder, but Bubby's story runs deeper. He was the brother of Fast Shorty from Gyro City, killed in 2021, and he carried his own history. Booked for the murder of G Skinny from Gyro City, shot at a party that same year. Now, 4 years later, the cycle catches him. On the same streets, in the same war. R.A.P. to PBG Bubby, another name in Chicago's endless list. Another feud that refuses to die. September 7th, 2025, Austin, Chicago. Evening on the 4800 block of West Fulton Street. Tyree Reese, 33, known as Tyree Snipper Gang. YFN lies on the pavement. Multiple gunshot wounds marking the end of another Sunday. Police respond to shots fired just after 7:30. Tyree is rushed to Mount Sinai Hospital, but he doesn't make it. Pronounced dead. Another name added to the city's growing list. Sniper Gang story is complicated, tied to multiple four-corner hustlers' hoods, some of them beefing with Sane Gang for years. Sometimes they're ops, sometimes they're cordial. Lines blur, alliances shift, and trust is always in short supply. EJ, one of the few who claim both Snipper Gang and KMG. Sane Gang mentored the young ones, tried to bridge the gap. Rumors still swirl about his death. Some say Sane backdoored him. In these streets, loyalty is fragile, and every loss leaves more questions than answers. No suspects, no arrests. August 24th, 2025, Champaign, Illinois. It's just after 3 in the morning near West Springfield Avenue and Kenwood Road. R.L. Glenn, Selby 35, known as Ruger, WB057, stands in a parking lot. The city quiet around him. Two men approach. No words, just gunfire.
Big ass gun. God.
Ruger is hit multiple times, drops to the pavement, unconscious and not breathing when police arrive. First responders work to save him, but by 3 a.m., it's over. He's pronounced dead at Kari Foundation Hospital. Another life lost before sunrise.
Nigga gonna hold the gun like this. You can't see my other arm, but bro, that's a big gun.
The suspects don't get far. Tyson Moore and DeAndre Newbill, one from Champaign, one from Urbana, flee the scene. Their cars found on Moreland Boulevard, 2 guns inside. Both are arrested, both facing first-degree murder charges. Multiple reports, flashing lights, another block taped off. Poor Ruger for WB057, justice comes too late. Another name, another headline, another family left to mourn. August 24th, 2025, Chatham, Chicago. Night settles over the 8,000 block of South Ingleside Avenue. Clarence Williams, 24, known as CJ, Hula World, stands outside with another man, the city humming in the background. At 9:40 p.m., gunfire breaks the quiet. Both men are hit. CJ takes multiple shots to the torso. He's rushed to the University of Chicago Medical Center, but he doesn't make it, pronounced dead before midnight.
You know what I'm saying, bro? It's like nobody make it at the University of Chicago. They need to close that hospital down ASAP. I'm not even playing, bro. If nobody's surviving at y'all hospital, that's bad reputation game. That's bad.
Second man, older, is shot in the head. He's in critical condition, fighting for his life. No suspects, no arrests. August 30th, 2025, Humboldt Park, Chicago. Late morning on the 500 block of North Sawyer Avenue, Jack Haynes, 29, known as Black, BTBG, WBMG, stands outside with another man. The street is quiet, just another Saturday, until a SUV rolls up. A door swings open, shots ring out. Both men are hit. Jack takes multiple bullets to the body. They rush to Mount Sinai Hospital. Jack doesn't make it, pronounced dead before noon. The other man survives, wounded, but stable. No suspects, no arrest. September 3rd, 2025, West Garfield Park, Chicago. Morning on the 4300 block of West Monroe Street. Lloyd Johnson, 39, known simply as Lloyd, Frog Gang, lies on the pavement, gunshot wounds to his chest and pelvis. It's just after 9. The city barely awake. Neighbors gather, words spreading fast. Lloyd wasn't just another name. He was respected, known across the hood, a presence on every block. He's rushed to Stroger Hospital, but the hours slip by. By 3:50 p.m., it's over. Lloyd is pronounced dead. Another loss for Frog Gang, another family left grieving. No suspects, no arrests. September 6, 2025, Roseland, Chicago. Morning in the 300 block of West 93rd. The city quiet outside. Just before 11, gunfire breaks the silence. Big Mal is hit multiple times. He's found inside, lifeless. The scene already marked as another homicide again. No suspects, no arrest. September 12, 2025, Southside, Chicago. Morning on the 800 block of East 91st Street. Jeremiah Dawson, 23, known as Lil Deuce, Schoon, DMGFBC, walks the sidewalk, the city moving around him. Just after 10:30, a car pulls up. Medals down, gun barrels out. Shots ring out, hitting Lil Deuce multiple times. He drops to the pavement as the car speeds away. He's rushed to the University of Chicago Medical Center, but there's nothing left to save. Pronounced September 12, 2025, Austin, Chicago, afternoon on the 4900 block of West Monroe Street. Anthony Flowers, 32, known as Little Foe, stands outside, the day moving slow. A light-colored sedan pulls up. The unknown shooter steps out. Gun ray shots ring out, hitting Lil Foe in the upper body. He drops to the pavement as the car speeds away. He's rushed to Mount Sinai Hospital, but it's too late. Pronounced dead, another life lost before the day is done. No suspects, no arrests.
How many murders do it be in a day in Chicago, bro? I wouldn't be surprised if it was 10 to 20 murders a day. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't. Chicago is like a dangerous ass state, dude.
September 15th, 2025. Uptown Chicago late night. In the alley behind the 5000 block of North Winthrop, Caleb Norwood, 17, known as Little Jack, high city hooligan, stands under the streetlight. 8 men move in. One pulls a gun. Shots echo, hitting Lil Jack again and again. He collapses, bleeding out on one of Uptown's most violent blocks. Officers arrive within minutes. They try to save him, chest sealed, pressed to his wounds, but it's too late. He's gone before the ambulance even clears the alley. Cameras catch the shooters running south on Winthrop, west on Argyle. No arrests, no suspects, just 8 shadows disappearing into the night. This is Uptown's first murder of 2025, the 5th person shot in the neighborhood this year. Last year by this time,